Hello, this is Nikki in Niagara coming to you from Niagara Falls, Canada, and today we are doing my finished pages for the month of April 2022. So let's just get started. Oh, one thing is that after I've done my finished coloring pages, I'm going to show you some of my collage pages that I did this month. So let's get started with empties. I forgot to do these last month, so let's roll them all out. My alcohol markers are getting used a lot, and I seem to be running out of a certain set that I've been using, or certain sets, I should say, that I've been using. These are Ohuhu, Art X, and then a couple of old sets which I've taken all the reds and greens, etc. out of. Let's find them all. And is that all the markers? So altogether I've used up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14. If there's no more there. So 14 of those. And then let's go with permanent markers. I've been using these a lot this month as well. I've been using up my Bics, but fortunately I have backups of everything at the moment. And that looks like that's it. So I've used up 2, 4, 5, 6 of the Bic Intensities, 2 Crayola permanent markers, and 1 Stettler permanent marker. So let's go with the Crayola items now. Okay, so I've used up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Crayola Super Tips or Skinnies. And metallic. Now random watercolor markers, not watercolor, water-based markers. 8, 2, 4, 6 random water-based markers. Gel pens, one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 2 of those are jelly rolls. And finally, I used up a black acrylic pen. So, lots of stuff there. And let's get on to my papers. This is here just so we don't get any blurries, as my camera won't be trying to focus because it already is. So at the end of the month, it took me a while to get my 10 books to finish done. So when I did finish them, I was just in this huge mood to do color by numbers and a few mandalas. So I did a mandala out of Relax and Color Mandala by Sun Life Drawing. Did that. I'll keep these in because I'm going to count my finished pages. I did two in Sweetest Blooms Mosaic Coloring Book by Alice Mills Publishing. And that one. And that one. This one was a ton of fun. I loved that. Cute Animals Color by Number by Jennifer Rawling. Bright Ideas Press, or Bright Ideas Paper, something like that. So I really liked this book. I did this one. And this one. Aren't these nice? They're kind of like a simplified George Tufexis. Mosaics, Color by Number, Volume 2, Landscapes. This one here. And this one here. Same book, Volume 1. Sure I did 2 in here. Yes, I did. So, let me see, let me put a thing on this page so I can count them when I'm done. So I did this one, which is the cover picture. Pretty much identical. And the cardinal here. That's so nice. I love the background of it. And the Belba family's new book, Stone Mosaic. I got the white background one, or cream as they're calling it. That. And that. So I did a lot of 2 in each book sort of thing. For my art box picture this month, I worked on this. Let's see if I can get it all on screen there. So I used watercolors and watercolor brush pens. I like how that turned out. There's quite a few Easter things in here too, not as many as I would have liked to get to, but the Eccentric Egg Mandalas by the Coloring Hive. Done this one. Very not Easter colory. Cute and Hoppy by Alexander Franzesa. This one got a lot of likes, surprisingly. Very simple one. But sometimes the simple ones are the ones that catch your eye. So Alice Mills Mosaic Color by Number Easter Fun. This little girl here. And the carrots. So these are actually a graph with squares in it. Prache de Juan Sachdeva, Easter Patterns, Color by Number. And this guy here. And Color Questopia came out with their very first Mystery Colors book. So I did a few in here. Wild Animals. So just started at the beginning and worked my way through. So something went on here. I think this is supposed to be a fish in the mouth, but and it's too dark to tell if I'm the one who used the wrong colors or if they had an error in it. And the deer, these are pretty simple. Perhaps they'll get a little bit more detailed once they get used to making these books. And that's what I've done. So when you look at the pictures, you can see it better than I can, but I can still tell that it's a tiger. This one, I'm just going to go with this because that's all I can see and say rhinoceros. Doesn't look like you can see it too great either. So yeah, I can't tell what that one is at all. Oh, it looks like a cartoon panda. So yeah, they're not that much of a mystery, but for their first book, it's great. I really enjoyed it. Now, we're just on to my 10 books to finish. I had a bad month. I had about 10 days when I couldn't color at all because of my pain levels, and so that ended up having me feeling frantic that I wasn't going to finish my required amount of pages this month. And I know I shouldn't feel like that because, you know, it's only coloring and stuff, but this is a goal that I'm working on and I really want to complete, so I want to have that pressure on me to make sure I finish my finished pages. So I have to go through it, but it's also something that I want there so that I don't give up. See what I mean? See what I mean, Vern? So my yellow marker was running out on her hair, so she doesn't look so great. Uh-oh. This is going to get stuck, and it didn't get stuck the whole time I've been opening and closing this. Now it's going to decide to get stuck. Oh, it's going to wreck. Yeah. So I've been using fabric paint. I got some from Vine Voice, and it looks really great, but unfortunately it's sticking. What is this? I've got so I did an extra page in this one. I did this girl. And my color by number happiness book. I have to do 3 pages in here. Not that one. There we go. So this got a lot of likes. This one was fun to do, though it comes out looking pretty wild. And not necessarily in a good way. And this one, I really like this one. Then we did 2 pages in this. This got a lot of likes. And I don't know. I think its head is just a little bit hard to discern. Though it is discernible. And then not that one. This one, I like this. This was a lot of fun. I did the background in cross stitch and the foreground in solid coloring. Then my Christmas bit that I put I do a couple pages in every month. So I did this one, and I used acrylic paint to fill in the background, both down here and up there. And this one I didn't feel like they needed a background at all. I have 4 pages in my Clover book. So these I do random colors. I pick a green, and then I close my eyes, and I pick 3 more. I'm doing permanent markers in this book. 3 more permanent markers, and then I close my eyes and I grab a gel pen. So it's all random except for 1 green. Sometimes they end up with more than 1 green in because I randomly pick one. Like this had 2 greens. This one I think turned out really pretty. And this one, this is like I had picked the colors myself. It goes together so well. And same with this one. So really came out with some really pretty ones this month. I think you can't go wrong choosing the random ones. If the colors don't look so great, then it's up to you to put them together in a way that makes them look a lot better. So I think I'm supposed to do 4 in here a month. Yeah, 4 pages. So, okay, this is where I was using my fabric paint. Okay, it didn't stick. It's just a little sticky, but it doesn't pull the paper off. So yeah, I used the next one. So it says I used Morandi gel pens, glitter gel pens, and fabric paint, along with alcohol markers, obviously. So besides alcohol markers, I used Morandi gel pens and fabric paint for the sun and its rays. Oh, not that one. And the looks like I only did 3. Or did I just forget? Yes, I did. I did the next one. Okay, so did this one. Hopefully they'll stop sticking. I mean, they don't feel sticky. And this time I used the fabric paint for the clothesline. And this one does have a sticky on it. You just can't see it. There. Looks better. Just a couple more left, so quite a short one this time, folks. So I did 4 pages out of Jungle Miniatures, and I'm just going in order. So did this one. And this one was, I think the Panda Bears was our group buddy color. This one was our group buddy color. I don't know why I did them both blue, because that's boring. And then this one, and everybody liked this because it had the Ukrainian colors, and this one yellow and blue. So it got a lot of love everywhere, actually, that I posted it. Deborah Muller Artsy Girls. I'm doing 3 pages a month in this one. So I did the gardener lady with her she shed. The quilt lady, no, not the quilt lady. The embroiderer. I used Sakura Glaze pens on this page for the stitching, and up there. And then this one back here. No, further. This is the Baking Girl. Used glossy accents on her eyes. Some Pentel Dual Hybrid in the background. Didn't use a lot of glitter this month. I don't know if you can even see that. So there's those, and now finally my A Million Cute Animals book, which I do 6 pages of, and I've been using a different set of pencils for each page I do. So this month we came to watercolor pencils, and I did most of these in watercolor pencils. So this page here was done in Albrecht Dürer. This page here was done in, so that's watercolor pencils. This one was done in Color Softs, plus I used a couple of Square Marco pastels and 1 Holbein pastel. The Color Softs didn't have light enough colors for me, so I had to pick from some pastels. And this one I used the Graphitint on, and I think that came out quite nice, more realistic looking than the others. Now this is the picture that got the most hits on Instagram this week, and I was really surprised. For this one, I used the Prismacolor watercolors along with the Montmartre Woodless watercolors, because there's only 36 is it 48? It's either 36 or 48 of the Prismacolor watercolors, and there aren't enough colors to make 3-color blends, so I went into the Montmartre Woodless, which are only a 24 set. So yeah, I ended up with enough on there. So that's my most liked page. And then this one, I had a lot of fun with this one. I used Koh-i-Noor watercolor pencils. They're the Mondeluz. And I used the Morandi gel pens. And this is probably my favorite. The Koh-i-Noor Mondeluz are hidden gems. They're honestly, they melt just as well as the Albrecht Dürers. There aren't as many colors, but there's 72 versus 120, so that's your major difference between them. So yeah, this one was my personal favorite, but this is your personal favorite. Well, your collective favorite. So that's it. That's the end of my coloring books, and now I just have a few journal pages to show you. I've been doing some collage, and I've been trying to do some layered collage and kind of working at it. So this is how I started. They're all single pages unless I tell you that they're 2-page spreads. So this one here, I'll zoom in on this as much as I can. So I'm using a 2019 Hobonichi Weeks that I used, that's all used up. I'm just reusing the pages for my journal. Okay, then these two I like. This one's Waiting Al Fresco. Stop Expecting Normal. Let's Go on an Adventure. Another adventure. This one I like. Weekend Fun. Hello Weekend. Cinema Tickets. The Jello shots are ready. Chill. Sunny Days Ahead. This one doesn't have any words. After the Dance. I like this one. This is a 2-page spread. The It Girl, or An It Girl. And these are my final two, and these are my favorites. So I think I kind of worked my way up to where I prefer to be. Not all of those I liked. Well, these two I think worked well. And this one says, why not? Oh, I did one more. I forgot about that one. Yeah, and I'm not too crazy about that one. I decided to go with the blue color, and then I ended up not having enough items that I liked to go on the page, so I had to make do. So that's it. That's what I did this month. I'm not doing this every day or just when I feel like it. Sometimes it's a couple of days in a row, and sometimes it's not. So that's all. And that's everything that I colored and all my finished projects. So thank you very much for allowing me to share these with you, and I hope you enjoyed yourself. Did you color in any of the same books as me this month? Do you have a favorite of my pages that you'd like to tell me was your favorite? I'll talk to you down in the comments. So in the meantime, until next time, bye-bye.